So the direct yesterday was insane. I can't even begin to describe how excited I was for some of the content that's being released this year. Um, Most of it was a bunch of small third-party titles that didn't really enthuse me too much, but there were a few games and announcements yesterday that really stuck with me. First one being the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Because what I thought with this game was that we were just going to get a remaster of the old Kirby's Return to Dreamland with nothing new, maybe just some sprite updates and, I don't know, gameplay fixes, graphic updates. But that's not what we found out yesterday. So today we're going to be doing a reaction and breakdown of the new trailers for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, as well as the newest trailer for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which I will get to after this. Let's get right into it.
A new story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game. Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Okay. Okay, so this is, from what I'm gathering here, this is taking place after you beat him in the main story of the game. And then somehow he loses his powers and he's stuck there, and we'll see what happens.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magolor's powers,
He's trying
you'll
so
need to
hard.
collect magic points by defeating enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be...
Okay, so this is new. This is a skill tree. Skill tree that I'm guessing you can just, I don't know, level up every time you get enough of these. And then once you get all of them... Okay, and also, all of these aren't unlocked yet. So I'm guessing as you get farther on in the game, you will unlock more skills that you can level up. That would just make sense in my mind.
be restored and enhanced. Improve Magolor's levitation. Or increase his attack range.
Okay, that's solid.
The order
That's
in
solid.
which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
20? Okay, this is a lot bigger expansion than I thought there was.
Up to 4 players on the same system
nice.
can venture through this mysterious realm together.
Wait, that's Fatty Puffer. Did they resprite all the bosses for this? Dude, this is like a DX, EX mode. This is like a deluxe extra mode. Holy crap, that's a sick sprite rework. Wow, alright, let's keep going.
Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return to his world?
Oh, alright, so once you get far enough, you just get god lasers. Because that's the power that he has during when he's Magolor with the crown.
You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
Okay, I'm really curious as to what the final boss will be for this mode. Because it can't be Magolor again. Because Magolor is him. So I wonder what they're going to do for that. Oh, this game looks
After
clean.
today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, I might have to get that.
Up to 4 players can play
Wow.
a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th.
Okay.
Pre-orders are available now
February
on Nintendo
24th.
eShop.
So that one, I'm super excited about that one. The other one that I'm really excited about is the Metroid Prime remake. I'm not going to do a breakdown of that one because it's literally the exact same game, just with new sprite reworks and stuff. But Now, oh my god, this trailer was the big announcement at the end of the direct. It blew me out of the water. I knew I was expecting something for Zelda, but I didn't expect this. This just caught me so off guard and gave me so much more to look forward to for this game. I've watched this trailer several times already, and now I'm going to be doing a somewhat breakdown of it. It's not going to include all of the lore and stuff like other people do with their breakdowns, but I think it's still going to be pretty good. This is just my theories and a couple of my friends' theories that were here with me when we were watching it yesterday. So let's get right into it. Alright, so starting off, I'm sorry, this is only a few minutes in, but down here, this reminds me of in the first trailer when the spectral hand was gripping down on Ganondorf's corpse underground, and there was the green spiraling energy coming out of it. So what I'm thinking is after you remove that, these little spirals are going to be popping up all over the surface, and you're going to need to find them for some collectible that you'll need later. And also there's new enemies. These look like some sort of flying Lizalfos, maybe Aerolfos. And also there's these weird towers. I don't know if they're like corrupted Sheikah towers or something that we haven't even seen yet. Okay, these Lizalfos. These are Lizalfos, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they're stall Lizalfos, but they look super corrupted. Like Ganondorf's malice has taken over them completely, because I'm pretty sure this is that Mushroom Plains area where I think there's a few Koroks there. And what are all these little spirit orbs? These look like the spirits from Twilight Princess when you go into the Twilight Realm as Wolf Link, and you can see the spirits of dead people. Okay.
Rise, rise, my servants.
Oh yes, also they gave Ganondorf a voice actor.
Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
So he seems a little bit upset. I think he's mad about, being trapped underground for 100 and so years, whatever it was. And he's mad that Calamity Ganon failed him. And now he's just out for revenge. And he is not gonna let it fall to pieces this time. He's gonna do it himself and finish the job. And of course there's a blood moon. So does that empower the enemies? Wait, go back. That looks like, if that's what I think it is, that looks like some new version of a Talus. If they're making like more Igneo Titan Taluses, that's gonna be kind of sick. Or it could just be Death Mountain crumbling to pieces. And also, the thing with the new enemies, they all have like the big spears on their foreheads. I don't know if that's just because they're stronger with Ganon's malice or something completely different. And also, they got this big new Bokoblin. I don't know if this is like a leader or... because it looks like it has a crown. So this might be a new form of a Moblin, or a new enemy that we haven't even seen yet in Breath of the Wild 1. I'm sorry, what is this? Is this a Redead? I thought this was another Bokoblin or Lizalfos when I watched the trailer the first time. But this might be a Redead. Oh no, I like this game less now. And also now they have the big, like, double Zora spears on their forehead. Maybe harder enemies have more, I don't know, spearage on their foreheads. Yeah, Calamity Ganon is definitely taking hold of the castle. Yeah, this guy is definitely new. We have never seen him yet. Dinox have these weird spikes on their forehead and orbs. They fly now. What is with these weird helmets? The weird helmets on their heads. Okay. Now this is probably one of the cooler parts in the trailer. I know this takes place on one of the Sky Islands, so this is maybe Zonai tech. But seriously, what is this? This might be a later game, because this looks like a stronger enemy. But I'm super excited to see what this means. Alright, this, I don't know where this is, but I believe this may or may not be where we find Ganondorf at the beginning. Because this looks like the pedestal where he's all hunched over, because it looks like he's trying to put himself back upright yet. But Ganondorf is going to be a force to be reckoned with in this game.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Based on that, and a couple more shots we see later on in the trailer, I honestly don't think either Link or Zelda are going to make it through this game. One of them is going to die by the end of this game. I know how sad that sounds, but I'm not ready for that. Link's has this thing. It looks like it has little canisters on it filled with green energy. It looks like one of the spirit vessels that he has from Skyward Sword, where he holds goddess tears. So maybe it's another thing for collectibles like that. And then the soundtrack kicks in. Oh, cool. Ooh, new puzzles. Okay, who is this? I know me and my friends were speculating that this was Zelda, but I'm not so sure now. It's too bright. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's Hylia or the goddess? That would just make sense to me because of all the light that she's giving off, and I don't think Zelda ever did that. Then again, I could just be completely wrong. And then we have Link's new arm here. It's kind of sick. Alright. So this is one of the back wheels for this cart, or that's at least what it looks like. So what I'm thinking is, this is Zonai tech because of all these dragon heads at the front of it. But what I'm thinking is you're going to find this thing somewhere in the world, and you're going to have to find a couple pieces, maybe the back wheels and maybe the power generator, and you're going to have to fix it, and then you can use this kind of like the Master Cycle. But it's so weird. Link has a car now. And also these kind of look similar, so maybe you'll be able to configure your vehicle to what best suits you. Also, what is this? It looks like the Death Star. There's more of these towers in the background, and this thing. I think this is going to be, that rock is going to be a way to get back up and down through the kingdom and the sky world. This man is grimacing. He is in so much pain. I think this is going to be earlier on in the story, after Link removes the hand and his arm is corrupted by malice. I think that's why he looks like this. Because directly after this, he leaps off.
Please, lend him your power.
To save Zelda. And if you look closely, you can see his arm is completely destroyed. It's completely corrupted, and yet he's still using it. He's trying his darndest to save Zelda. Because if he doesn't, who knows what'll happen. And her lullaby plays in the background. All these little details are why I do not think one of those characters will make it to the end. One of them will not make it. And as sad as that sounds, that's just what we're going to have to deal with. So my big theory for the end of it, well, actually my friend's big theory, but I'm just going to use it here for a minute. So if Link dies at the end, since everyone else is getting voice actors, I know it'll just ruin Link for what he's been, the quiet protagonist. But we think that he may die, and once he does, he will go into the afterlife as a spirit, and we're going to get the end credit scene of the 4 champion spirits standing on a horizon with the sunset, and Link's going to walk towards them as the screen fades to black, speaking 4 words or several small sentences. Not enough for everyone to get upset, but just enough to close this game off. Well, that was my breakdown of my theory of these 2 incredible looking games. I will see you all next time, and I hope to see you all when I react to the next, I don't know, whatever else I react to. Well, see you all then. Bye.